Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. A new segment, or not really a segment, but a new feature that I would like to introduce to the channel is an idea that I will be, give credit where credit is due. This idea was thought up by a viewer and channel member, Overpowered Boom. All right. So here's the idea. I have created a thread on the channel page, community tab of this channel. This thread is called the suggestion box. This thread will go up once a month. And during the course of a month, you will be able to go to this thread and post up suggestions for the channel. Suggestions can include the following: games you'd like to see me play, projects you'd like to see me do, ideas for marathons and or special events, suggestions for improvement for my setup, maybe some hardware recommendations, maybe something for the lighting, maybe something new for the background, stuff like that. But notably, anything that you can come up with during the month that you think would be a positive improvement to the channel. Now, obviously, the whole point of a suggestion box is meaningful, constructive suggestions. If I start seeing idiots posting up trolling shit, you're just going to get banned like anyone else. If you leave a trolling comment, you leave a trolling, something in the chat, you're going to get banned anyway. I'm just going to wipe you right the fuck out because I'm not going to put up with that nonsense. The whole point is that I'm trying to get a central point where I can get constructive feedback on how to improve my content. Okay? You guys all the time throw me suggestions for improvement, and sometimes I remember them and I implement them, and sometimes I listen, but I'm like, okay, I'm not ready for that right now. But it would be great to have a place to focus all of those suggestions, right? Notably right now, what I really need help with is that over the last few months, a lot of people have come out and asked me, do you have merch? And the answer I have is no, I don't have any merchandise. And I get, well, why don't you have merch? I don't get it. You're a 15-year YouTuber. Well, I had merch. I had merchandise on Teespring. Then it got changed its name to Spring. They reached out to me in 2017. I became a full-time streamer. And when I did, they actually contacted me and said, hey, since you're a full-time streamer, you might want some merch to sell to your viewers. Here's what we offer: a website where you can create your own product. If you have your own art and logos, you upload them to the site. You can make shirts, you can make hats, you can make mugs, you can make stickers, you can do all of that. You even set your profit margins. They showed me all of this on how to do it. They're an actual agent of the company worked with me, taught me how to use the site, and actually designed my initial product line for me. You see that shirt that says, I'm pressing buttons and it shows random directions and like punch kicks, supposed to be like a fighting game shirt? They designed that shirt. I didn't. They designed that shirt for me. I had no input in it. I told them, I play fighting games, and they made that shirt for me. Okay? So they were all on board for merch. They loved it. And I was on that website 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Never a problem. Never, once did I get a complaint? Nothing. Then in 2021, one day someone says to me, Phil, are you aware that your shop is down? No, I didn't get any notification about that. Let me go check it out. And I go to check it out, and the page has been removed. Huh? So I reach out to them to ask what's going on, and they basically just say your page was removed, and that's it. And I was like, well, can I restore it? No, you'll never be able to restore it. Well, can you tell me what happened, what I did? And then they just ghosted me. They never answered. So come to find out, in 2021, there was a concerted effort from my hate watchers / haters, idiots on the internet who love to bring me down because it gives them personal feelings of some kind of triumph for bullying someone on the internet. And I guess because it gives them clickbait content to make, so they make money on it, right? So what they did is they banded together. There was about 2 to 3 dozen people who did this. And what they did is they went back in my history. They found, out of context clips and videos, I'm not kidding you, from 13 or more years ago. Stuff that back then probably was considered maybe more risque humor, today would be considered cancelable. All right? They basically made a montage of this crap. And what they did is they started sending it around. Why? Because culture's changed. If you haven't noticed in the last few years, everything, especially these businesses that do live streaming and video services, a lot of them have gone, I hate to say it, very much extreme to the left. All right? Now, I'm not extreme to the left. I'm not extreme to the right. You know me politically. I don't fucking step out of my lane. I'm a gamer. I don't care about that shit. I don't want to talk politics. But when everything goes extreme to the left, basically it means, oh, God forbid that you ever said anything that be considered risque or offensive, you're canceled, right? So they went to Twitch's partner program. They went to Teespring. They went to other services as well that I was working with on business level. And they bombarded them all with the same package of essentially out of context hate against me. Saying, oh, this is who this guy is. Did you know that he used to go by this moniker that's racist? Which it never was, but they said it was and they made it up. Did you know that he said these things? And again, out of context clips from 15 years ago, 13 years ago, right? And all these businesses are so dumb that instead of actually analyzing the situation and saying, okay, this is wrong, this is out of context, they're just trying to slander the guy, they just felt, oh, let's just cut ties with him then. So I got kicked out of the Twitch partner program, Teespring closed down my shop, and other businesses also stopped doing business with me. Even though literally the things that they felt were so offensive happened over a decade ago, and they were okay with them. Again, Teespring reached out to me in 2017 and designed my first merchandise. They knew who I was. The content had been out there for ages and ages. So it didn't make any sense whatsoever that they were doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you all of a sudden have a change of attitude? So that's what happened. And I lost my ability to make merch with Teespring. Now, here's the thing. I easily could go to another business right now and set up one of their free shops and start selling merch. But what's to stop people from doing this again? Nothing. Especially if these businesses, again, cancel culture friendly, right? What I need to do is I need to find a business that's not cancel culture friendly. A business that's going to realize that this is all bullshit and I should be able to make merch if I want. I mean, fuck. LTG has done way worse things than I've ever done on the internet, and he sells jerseys and shit. So how does he do it, right? That's what I need to know. That's the kind of suggestions I'm looking for right now. I am looking for, a business that will not basically bend the knee to a hate mob of people who are yelling at them with out of context shit that I've done, 15 years ago. But I haven't gotten any suggestions yet. I got one suggestion. I looked into it, and that business would only do business if you have 500,000 subscribers or more. Then they would consider it. Outside of that, they're kind of very elitist. Well, I don't have 500,000 subscribers. I'll never will. So I guess I can't deal with that company, right? So, yeah, unless anyone has other suggestions, I can't do anything. I'm stuck. I need to know that, but that's one of the many suggestions, all right, that I would absolutely love to get from you guys. Are you aware of a merchandise company who would actually deal with me and with reality rather than the fantasy world of cancel culture, which is bullshit, right? I'd love to hear that. Or anything else. Are there other suggestions for improvement? So the thread is live now. If you're live on stream, you can type !suggestion, and the link will pop up in the chat. Automatically, every 15 minutes, my bot will post that in the chat as an ongoing thread. Or, again, if you're not here watching live, you can just go to the main channel page of the channel, to the community tab, and you'll see the post is there, okay? So here's how this is going to work, all right? Basically, it'll be running a month, this thread. And then what we will do is either at the end of the month or early next month, and we'll do this every month, we'll have a podcast or two where we will actually together go through those suggestions. That way we can see what people actually suggested over the course of the month and maybe address them and say, oh, that's a good idea. Let's see if we can implement that. Here's why that idea won't work. You know what I mean? It'll give us ample time to go through that stuff. So, I think that would be a great idea, no? I hope that you guys would consider posting up your positive, constructive suggestions. I'm going to emphasize that again. If trolls go in there and try to post, not only will your post not show up, you'll just be banned from the channel anyway, just like any other comment on my channel, so may as well not even waste your time, okay? Cool. All right, so let's get that going. The suggestion box is open. I'm very curious to hear what suggestions you guys will come up with and move forward positively with them, okay? Okay.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.